And we're following breaking news. Literally just moments ago, a memorandum was put out by Press Secretary Stephanie Grisham from the White House. I want to read to you a portion of it now. This coming from the White House physician. He states that last night, after an in-depth discussion with President Trump regarding COVID-19, the coronavirus, the president elected to proceed with a test of coronavirus. The White House physician, Sean Conley, writing, quote, "This evening, I received confirmation that the test is negative. The test that was done on President Trump for coronavirus, apparently negative. This after the president came into contact with multiple people at his Mar-a-Lago resort last weekend who ultimately tested positive for the virus. Also, this coming just less than 24 hours after that same White House physician put out a letter detailing why President Trump would not be getting a coronavirus test." Kind of baffling stuff. I believe we have Kristen Holmes at the White House now. Is that right? And Kristen, I mean, this is great news. Happy to hear that President Trump is healthy and that he's fine. Still sort of baffling that the White House isn't providing more of an explanation for this, more of a timetable. Kind of brings to mind questions about the management of all of this and messaging in a crisis.
Well, that's absolutely right. And, we just talked about this just moments ago. The idea that there's been an escalation, not just in the response by the administration to coronavirus across the board, declaring of a national emergency, but also to the precautions that have been taken around President Trump. I mean, we've seen him for days. We've asked, is he going to get a test? We've seen person after person that he's come into some sort of contact with then test positive for coronavirus, or people that he's very close to being in very close proximity to people who then test positive. And the more we asked, the more President Trump continued to say, well, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep shaking hands. I'm going to keep being in proximity to people. Well, it clearly shows that that has changed. There has been an escalation here and taking extra precaution when it comes to President Trump, including this idea of taking the coronavirus test.